Alright, welcome back to Thrasher Thursday. And yeah, let's get into it. I think that this is my last issue, and from the looks of it, I don't know if this is the San Francisco Bridge, but I think this is a really cool. Some guy skateboarding over the side of the bridge. You know, you hear about people at the new LA, I think it's the 6th Street Bridge. You know, people falling off and dying, and here's this guy just skating off like it's almost like a he looks like almost like a superhero. You know, he's wearing a red shirt, blue pants, white shirt, black shoes, and very outstanding colors. And then everything else is like gray. Everything else is like in a fog. The cars, they look like worn down. The streets look worn down. The little barricade looks old, and I almost feel like this guy's living in some kind of like cyberpunk world, but or almost like rustic kind of world. But yeah, I think out of all the covers, the front covers, I think this is my favorite one that I have so far. This is also the last one I have, so let's get into it. Starting off with some Armageddon ads. The table of contents. And then the first feature is manual HIS. Then second guy, Harry, switched into the crust. Oh, this looks very cool. Venture. Some guy jumping off the ledge of the wall, Mike Anderson. And again, look how weird this world is. It's like gray buildings. They look dirty. There's like paint on the floor. It looks like nobody cares, and there's just this guy just doing his thing, just hopping on the ledge of the window. If I was an alien looking at this for the first time, I'd think that like these cities are abandoned or something, and there's just people just doing tricks on them. I mean, look at that fire hydrant. I feel like it's never been used. There's like flowers growing over it, vegetation growing over the buildings. And then there's just like the skateboarder, which is for me, like I feel like it's the free spirit. They are the last humans alive. Dear Sandy, love and respect, Nike SB. Some Thrasher art, bones and bearings. And the pentagram facing downwards, never a good sign. And yeah, like look at this. This looks like a very odd world. Just like everything's geometric, and the only organic thing in motion is the guy on the skateboard. Yeah, there's trees in the back, but it just seems like an odd world to live in. Express yourself. I don't even know what this guy's hopping over, just like squares of wood, but they look kind of like metalish, like all this is worn off from like skating. Some more arte. Damn, the photographer went insane, or the editor went insane. There's people on bikes. Oh, I think those are statues, I think. But very cool. I have no idea where this guy's even at, like at a museum, but he's skating on like a silver sliver. Reminds me of the Silver Surfer from the Fantastic Four. And yeah, just in motion. R.I.P. Eric J. Girl skateboards. Look at this like concrete wave just made out of bricks. Finally, some people in the shots. Again, just skating in a place where looks like there's no other life forms. And this looks very interesting. Silva's primitive. You know what? I feel like going to an art show that like Thrasher will put on, where just like pictures of all these skateboarders. You get to meet the skateboarder in real life. I think that'd be pretty cool. Death Wish. Even just look at these people, like their faces are all like, they look like they've been through a lot. This guy looks insane. It even says it, lunatic fringe. Look at this guy. What the hell is he skating on? He's skating on top of the modern building. Classic black and white photo. Classic minimalistic style where everything's pretty much empty except for the focal point, which is the guy. And here you see the Statue of Liberty. Again, these pictures give me a very ominous feeling. And this person just skating in darkness with little patches of light, as if to say that the skater is the illuminated being as the last surviving sentient life form. I don't know if you guys have seen the show Cyberpunk on Netflix. It's a pretty cool show. Pretty cool series. George Roach. Welcome to the team. Come on, glare, glare. Look at this guy. Where the hell is he skating? There's some weird object. It looks like the piece, like the ornamental cement decorative thing is like trying to reach out and bite the guy. Again, alluring to the like man-made objects that have no life, trying to take over the human life. Thomas Zero. Skating in darkness. That's pretty interesting. More minimalistic, futuristic kind of photography. Look at this guy's hands. What's going on there? They're like so worn now, and then they're painted black. Some fingernails are painted black, but he's wearing silver rings and he's a bit tatted, but all his clothes is brand new. And then there's Baby Rogers, where he's all worn. Ours is yours. think it'd be pretty cool to see like a guy skateboarding in front of like a office building or like a skyscraper, and he's jumping over a guy that's dressed in like a business suit, and the guy in the business suit has no idea what's going on, and the guy's just like over him, just, you know, in a crazy pose. I think that'd be pretty sick. Rip and dip. Greg. Yeah, Eric Herrera. Even this photo looks freaking sick. It looks like he's kind of grinding, or like the telephone cables are pushing him forward, and he's like riding the telephone cable force wave or something. How the hell did he even get up there? Did he ollie from the roof of this, or did he just ollie that high? Mami Tezuka? Damn, dude. I didn't get in the van. Yeah, you're not supposed to, kid. Cool. She looks like a rock and roller. Another place in a odd world. That's freaking sick, dude. Where the hell are they? Where in the world are they even? They're in the middle of nowhere. Nobody knows where the hell they are. And they're skateboarding like in this huge ass cylinder that looks like something from like Dragon Ball Z or something. You know, there's just like a spaceship in the middle of nowhere, and then this fool just comes out of nowhere and starts skating on it. Damn, dude. Again, I remember I had like this video game where you would skate through like a city or something, and you just go through all the houses and all the buildings. Really sparked my imagination as a kid. That looks freaking sick. That looks freaking sick. Cool, cool. This book makes me feel like everyone in the world skateboards. It's a cool flick. This little tiny dude skateboarding on the rail. The guy and his mom that has pink hair. The boys. Bounty Hunter, pretty cool. Dogtown and Suicidal. Trip out, man. Looks really cool as well. Just skateboarding in the underbelly of the city. We got to the hot section. What? That looks like freaking the homies. David Gonzalez Arts. FTP is not a skateboard company? Then what is it? That's it. Creature. Man, overall, I think this was my favorite issue because of the front cover. And my last thoughts on this is the paper quality compared to like Originals magazine or other high quality magazines. The paper is really flimsy for Thrasher. I thought Thrasher was like more quality, but you know, there's a lot of ads, which I think is good for the skateboarders. You know, they're always looking for new supplies, but the pictures got kind of the same minimalistic kind of art, but just very strange, very grungy. But that's also kind of cool. I think that's a cool part of the magazine, the pictures. But I just wish there was like a extra oomph to it, you know, like I want to know more about Thrasher. Like, is there a Thrasher art show that I can go to and see the photographers, meet the skateboarders? I think if there was like that extra element of, oh yeah, you can get the Thrasher magazine because the Thrasher magazine leads you back to the Thrasher art shows, I think that would maybe draw me even more into the skateboarding world, even though I'm not even a skateboarder. But that's about it. I liked it. Hope you guys liked it, and see you guys next time.